Ever had a woman ghost you after everything seemed perfect? You thought you were connecting with her deeply. She laughed at your jokes. She touched your arm as she leaned in. She gave you deep, meaningful looks. Then, nothing. No replies. No explanation. Just radio silence. And you're left staring at your phone like a chump, wondering what the hell went wrong. Here's the cold, hard truth. She never truly felt you, because her subconscious never got the signal. If you know Shogun Method, you'll already know this. Attraction doesn't live in her conscious mind. It lives in the part of her brain she doesn't control. It's the part most guys never get access to. But what if you could hack this part of her brain? What if you could bypass her logic and make her crave you, without her knowing why? It's 100% possible, and I'll show you how. Before that, however, I want you to know this. Every guy gets ghosted at some point, and so you're not the only one. You're not the first guy to think, I did everything right. I was patient, respectful. I didn't push. I gave her space. Even so, she pulled away. It seems so unfair. After all, you followed the rules. But guess what? Those are mainstream rules. The same rules every man is taught since he was young. But these rules were made to make men fail. Love is a game that we men lose by default, even if we try our best. It's rigged against us from day one. They told you to be honest, be vulnerable, be a nice guy, be yourself, and she'll appreciate it. But that's bullshit. The truth is, she doesn't want honesty from you, trust me. What she wants is a particular emotion, a feeling she can't fully explain. It's an emotion so intense it penetrates her deep inside her female core. It's 100% subliminal and primal to the female psyche. And here's the kicker. If you can't give that to her, she'll leave you for a man who can. That's not all. Subliminal seduction must be covert, because the moment she knows you're trying to seduce her, it's already over. You can't be obvious. You can't be predictable. You can't be too in your face. Women have an emotional immunity system that protects them from the bombardment of male attention. They've built walls to protect themselves from creeps and weirdos. These are thick, psychological firewalls against anything that barely looks like manipulation. But not in the subconscious. The subconscious has no firewall. The female subconscious mind is raw, vulnerable, programmable, easily penetrated if you know how. Shogun Method shows you how, but we're getting ahead of ourselves here. With Shogun Method, you'll learn a way to speak directly to the female subconscious mind. Subliminal seduction bypasses her awareness and disarms her completely. She never sees it coming. And yet, it hits her like a drug. In the world of Shogun Method, this is day one material, because nothing else matters until you master this crucial aspect of game. Think of it like this. You're not trying to impress her. You're imprinting yourself into her nervous system, deep inside her subconscious. It's that subliminal feeling she yearns but she can't explain. And there's one tactic that gives this to her better than anything else. Fractionation. Think of fractionation as emotional drug dealing. You give her highs and lows. You get her hooked on the roller coaster, and by the time she wants to get off, it's too late. She's addicted. You want her emotional brain to associate you with unpredictability, drama, excitement, danger, comfort, loss, joy, sadness, ecstasy. This isn't about being stable. It's about being unforgettable. Let me show you how it works. Step 1 is to ask her to remember a happy moment. Say to her, think back to a time you felt really happy. What happened? How did it feel? She starts remembering. The brain lights up. Then, shift to a sad moment. Ask her, now, think about something that made you feel really sad. Something you try not to think about. Boom. She drops from her emotional high and hits a low. That emotional shift is fractionation in play. And it wires her to feel emotionally safe with you because she's felt emotionally vulnerable with you. Repeat the loop, up, down, joy, pain. Eventually, her emotional state becomes anchored to your presence. She won't know why, but she'll crave being around you. She simply wants to be with you, but she doesn't know why. This is subliminal seduction par excellence. Now here's where it gets sinister. You can turbocharge fractionation using stories. You tell her your own ups and downs. They don't have to be real, just vivid. You paint pictures in her mind with another classic Shogun Method power play we call the covert emotional loop. It's the art of telling stories that feel harmless on the surface, but underneath, they loop her emotions. From happy to sad, hope to fear, connection to distance. Every loop wires her brain tighter to yours, and it's killer. Let me give you an example. There was this guy named Jason, clueless with women, always the friend, always a great guy. He's a guy women find a shoulder to cry on, but never a guy they want to bang. Until he found Shogun Method. He learned Subliminal Seduction. He drank from the knowledge fountain of fractionation and mind control. Eager to test his newfound skill, he sought a woman who once friend-zoned him and used him like an emotional tampon. This time, he told her stories. Not any story, but those laced with Shogun Method. Vivid, emotional, unpredictable, and sexual. She said, "I don't know what it is about you this time. It's so different. I just feel something." Jason didn't become better looking. He didn't hit the gym and grew 50-inch biceps. He didn't become rich off Bitcoin. He just hacked into her subconscious mind and reprogrammed it with Shogun Method. That's the dark art of subliminal seduction. Now maybe you're wondering, isn't this manipulation? Yes, of course it is. So is everything else. Every woman on Instagram is manipulating you with filters and angles. When she puts on makeup or a push-up bra, she's manipulating you with a layer of fakery on her face or tits. The rule of love is simple. Manipulate or be manipulated. You choose. Of course, you've got to manipulate with good intentions. Yes, that's entirely possible. Don't use Shogun Method to do evil, because that'll be antithesis to virtuous masculinity. It's non-virtuous and completely unmasculine. One more thing. Inside Shogun Method at shogunmethod.com, I teach this. What she can't detect, she can't resist. If you want to win, stay hidden. She must never see it coming. Because once she feels it without seeing it, you own her heart. You've come to the end of the video, congratulations. But the sad thing is, most guys won't take this seriously. They'll go back to texting good morning and waiting hours for a reply. They'll cry about being ghosted and wonder what went wrong. But a few of you will get it. Even fewer of you will have the balls to open the door. And if you do, you'll step inside the world of Shogun Method, and you'll never be the same again, believe me. The infamous Shogun Method online masterclass at fractionation.org is not for everyone. Few guys will find it, and most guys won't even get access. But those who do, they never get ghosted again. Because with the subliminal seduction skill under their belt, they'll master the dark art of making any woman obsess over them without her knowing why. You'll find this knowledge at fractionation.org, but only if you're ready and you've got the balls of steel required to learn it. Just don't say I didn't warn you. She won't know why she's texting you at 1:13 a.m., missing you, craving you, yearning for that unnamed feeling only you can give her. That's the insidious beauty of subliminal seduction. Welcome to the dark side of Shogun Method. Fractionation.org.